What's up, you guys? Welcome to a new YouTube video. My name is Kate Wamoko. Now, you know I'm all about farm to table living, the idea of planting your own food and cooking it in your own kitchen. So in the past month, I've been really into growing radishes. They've surprised me in so many ways because they are the ideal crop for a gardener like me, someone who has a little bit of space, who likes to harvest things really quickly and who likes non-fussy and low maintenance plants. So I'm gonna tell you why it's really easy to grow radishes, especially if you're a beginner gardener. And two, I'm gonna tell you the conditions in which you can grow your radishes for the best crop. And three, I'm gonna throw in a little garden salad recipe because I love to use my radishes in salads. And let's get into this video. Now you might be wondering, Kate, what are radishes? Now, radishes are vegetables which are grown for their roots. There are very many varieties, but the one I'm going to show you in this video is called cherry bell, and this is what it looks like. So you can either have radishes raw or cooked. They taste really nice either way. I particularly enjoy them in salads, so I love eating them raw. So these are the reasons why you should be growing radish in your garden. One, you don't require too much space for them. You can actually even grow them in containers or in a very small piece of land, so long as you space them out properly, maybe 1 to 2 inches away from each other. And then two, they have a really short growth time. So within 3 to 4 weeks, you'll actually be harvesting your radishes, which is fantastic. Especially if you are as impatient a gardener as I am, it's really amazing how fast they grow. The next fantastic thing about radishes is while they are root vegetables and you actually grow them for their roots, you can actually eat the whole plant. Yes, the roots and the leaves as well. So that is fantastic because you get two for the price of one. You can actually use the leaves as a substitute for leafy greens like lettuce, like baby spinach. They have a very mellow taste, unlike the radish root, which is a bit peppery. And then obviously, like many root vegetables, you can actually either cook or eat the radish raw. The other fantastic thing about radishes is because it's a root vegetable, you can actually regrow it from the root. So root vegetables like carrots, beetroots and whatnot, you can actually regrow the root, cut it off like you've seen me do, plant it back to the soil, water it properly, and then it will grow back into a whole new plant. So next we actually grow the radishes. So I'm gonna plug where I got my seeds. I got them from East African Seed Company. Their shop on Kijabe Street. They actually have seed packets for small scale gardeners, which go for about 60 bob. So this is how the seeds look. Now, in order to plant the radishes, you actually plant them half an inch deep in the soil and then about 1 to 2 inches apart from each other so that they don't crowd. Remember, these are root vegetables. You want them to grow as big as possible, so you don't want to crowd them. So about a distance of 1 to 2 inches is sufficient for the radishes to grow. Now, once they grow, you'll actually see 2 sets of leaves pop out. This is what they look like in the first week, and then going on to the second week, you'll actually see another set of leaves pop out. And these are going to be the actual true leaves which you can eat once the plant matures. Grow your radishes in a spot that gets full sun. What I mean by full sun is about 6 to 8 hours of sunlight a day. And what that does is it helps them to grow large roots. Remember, these are root vegetables and we are growing them primarily from the roots. So grow them in the sun. If you grow them in the shade, what the plant will do is it will focus on growing large leaves and not the roots. Next tip is watering your radishes. You want to water them regularly, and what I mean by that is once every couple of days. You don't want to overwater them, so maybe do it every couple of days so that they get enough water to grow their roots. and then you will stop watering them once you see the roots popping out of the ground. There's no need to water them at the point of harvest. Now, speaking of harvest, the radishes will actually tell you when they are ready to be picked, because they will actually pop out of the ground on their own. There's no need to dig into the ground like for carrots or for beetroots. You'll actually see the root pop out of the ground on its own, and once you see the little red on the top, you know it's ready. And then the most fantastic thing about this is it happens after 3 weeks. You planted this 3 weeks ago and you will be harvesting them now, which is amazing. It's such a short turnaround time, yeah? So let's go ahead and use the radishes. So I usually use them in garden salads most of the times. And so I'm gonna go ahead and make a salad using things I've harvested from my garden. Everything you see here is from my garden except the avocado and the cucumber. Now, because I don't want a soggy salad and cucumbers are usually very watery, what I usually do is I cover them in some salt so that they drain out the water. So that's what I'm doing here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cut up everything else and make the salad. So after about 5 to 10 minutes, you'll see that the cucumbers have drained out the water. So what you do is to dump that out with a clean tea towel or paper towels, or you can just do this in a sieve so that the water drops out into a bowl. So I'm gonna dump that out and then just make the salad. So I went ahead and mixed everything together, then added in the avocado. It's really hard to make avocado pretty, so I did that off camera. And then I went ahead and dressed this with lemon juice and a bit of black pepper and just a bit of salt because the cucumbers are already salty. So next, because everything was really green apart from the radishes, I added in some wood sorrel flowers to just bring a pop of color, to bring a bit of yellow, and that is my salad. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching this video. I surely hope I've convinced you to try growing your own radishes. You don't need to put in a lot of effort, and within a month you already have a sting. So thank you so much for watching this video, and catch you on the next one. Bye.